She walked the same downtown sidewalk every day, clutching a worn-out backpack, talking softly to herself. People stepped around her like she was trash on the ground. Teenagers filmed her on their phones, adding laughing emojis. Office workers crossed the street to avoid her. Store owners told her, "Ma'am, you can't sit here. You're scaring customers." To everyone else, she was a nuisance. To Officer Daniel Reyes, she was a human being. Every afternoon on patrol, he saw her sitting on the cold concrete by the bus stop, staring at the traffic like she was waiting for someone who never came. He noticed the details no one else cared about. The way she flinched when a truck honked too loud. The way her hand gripped that backpack like it was the last piece of her life. The way her eyes softened when she saw moms holding their kids' hands. One freezing November night, the city wind cut through every coat and jacket. People rushed home, heads down, faces buried in scarves. Mary stood at the edge of the intersection, shivering, soaking wet under the icy drizzle. Cars sped by, splashing her with dirty water. Nobody slowed down. Officer Reyes saw her from his patrol car. He turned on his lights. Not for a ticket, not for a crime. For a woman the world had decided didn't matter. He pulled over, stepped into the cold and walked up to her. "Ma'am," he said gently, "it's not safe to stand this close to the street. Can I help you get somewhere warm?" She stared at him, confused, like she hadn't heard someone speak kindly to her in years. They said my little girl would meet me here," she whispered, clutching the backpack tighter. She had a pink jacket. "I said I'd protect her. I never did. I'm still waiting." His heart sank. He slowly asked, "Can I see what's inside your bag?" She hesitated, then unzipped it with shaking hands. Inside were tiny folded baby clothes, a pacifier on a broken keychain, a small pink jacket, stained and old but carefully wrapped in a plastic bag. At the very bottom, a faded photo. A younger Mary smiling, holding a little girl in a pink jacket. On the back, written in smudged ink, "For Mom. I'll come back. I promise." Traffic roared. People hurried past. Nobody noticed the story breaking open on that sidewalk. But he did. Officer Reyes swallowed hard, voice low and steady. "Mary, listen to me," he said. "From now on, you're not waiting alone. I'm here. I'll make sure you're safe. You deserve to be protected too." A single tear rolled down her cheek. No one had used the word protected about her in a very long time. After that night, his shift never really ended. Every morning before clocking in, he checked on her. He brought her hot coffee and a fresh bagel. He got her a warm blanket from a local shelter. He called social workers, pushed paperwork no one wanted to touch, and begged for a bed in a women's shelter that wouldn't just kick her back onto the street. When kids tried to record her for TikTok and laugh, he stepped between them and her. "Hey," he said firmly, eyes serious, "we don't make fun of people. We look out for them. You understand." The kids lowered their phones. For the first time, they saw a police officer not chasing trouble, but protecting someone no one else bothered to see. The store owner who used to tell her to leave started saving her a sandwich. A barista at the corner coffee shop would ask, "How's Mary doing today, officer?" Slowly, the neighborhood shifted. Not because she changed, but because he chose to treat her like she mattered. Weeks later, on a quiet Sunday, Officer Reyes found her sitting on a bench near the station. This time she wasn't on the ground. She had a donated coat on, a small name tag from the shelter, and a little more light in her eyes. He sat beside her. "Got something for you," he said, taking out a small stuffed bear wearing a pink jacket. She gasped softly, pressing it to her chest. "For your little girl," he said. "Even if she's not here, the love still is." Her voice shook. "Why do you care so much?" she asked. "Everybody else just walks away." He looked at her, really looked at her. "Because the badge doesn't mean I only protect people the world thinks are important," he replied. "It means I protect people. Period. And that includes you, Mary." Right there, in a city that never stops moving, a homeless woman and a tired cop shared something sacred. Not a viral moment. Not a news headline. Just pure, quiet dignity. No camera caught the way he helped her fill out forms for mental health support. No reporter wrote about how he used his lunch break to drive her to her first therapy appointment. No award was given for the way he walked her across the street like she was the most important person in the world.